How you doing?
Good, how are you?
It's Rick. I'm Rick. Good to see you.
Steve.
Welcome to my facility.
Pleasure to be here.
Well, what are you working on?
Well, I'm always working on my game. You know, so I'm about 18 handicapper.
Okay.
And my game's a little bit inconsistent. Sometimes I hit the ball well, but then it doesn't really translate through the whole round.
Okay.
And I've been trying to kind of stay back a little bit and be able to kind of square my club, but sometimes it works. But I tend to hit a lot of grass behind the ball.
Oh, so you hit fat.
Yeah,
But you've
yeah.
already said something already I don't like. Staying back behind it
Okay.
is not exactly what you should be doing. But I think one of the goals is I want to watch you hit a couple balls.
Okay.
And then I just want to do a video and I look at it, and then we're going to evaluate it.
Absolutely.
Okay? Have at it. Okay, there's your grass behind the ball.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
Let's hit another one.
Okay.
I'm going to video this. Okay, fat again.
Yep. Got it again.
I want to show you what's going on here, all right? There's your setup. Here's your backswing. The club appears to be going kind of behind you.
Okay, see
You
that.
got to learn to keep the club in front of you when you swing.
Got it.
And then when you get down to into here, the one thing that I'm looking at is your left hand's on the club fine, but you get your right hand so far out over the top
Gotcha.
that it makes you get where you're rolling the club off the ball.
I see.
So our first Y is this way,
Right.
without the face
Okay.
being so
Open.
and it's
it.
not rolled and inside. So this right hand's got to get a little bit more under the shaft.
Gotcha. Okay.
But let's take a look at this further, okay? Body motion seems fine going back. And then when you start to get to the top of the swing and you start to strike it, look at the club passing your hands.
It's in front of it.
Way in front, but notice your left elbow kind of going up the rib cage. Notice there's no forearm rotation,
Yeah.
meaning that it's very buckled down.
Yes.
There's nothing going forward. All right, so it'd be like you throwing the ball with your right hand and stepping with your right foot. You wouldn't do that,
Yeah.
would you?
Nope, you can't.
No, you'd go
Yep.
left foot and you did. There's certainly some mismatches, you know, that I'm seeing in your swing. One, with your right hand being way over the top over here,
I see that.
you're
Yep.
going and you're rolling that club back to the inside. So we got to fix that, because the first Y, we're not going to feel the face so open. It's going to go a little straighter back.
Got it.
But here's your pitfall. You look at the greatest players that ever lived. The second Y looks like this. And then after that, they go into the extension with their body going forward and the club going forward and around. So what's happening, you're kind of in that classic chicken wing.
I do
and
see
you
that.
wonder, like, the ball goes way right because your elbow's going up, you're scooping. Now, do you see a Y here?
Nope. Well, it's a crunch up little Y.
This
Yep.
is a big U, right?
Yes.
The Y would be there
Yep.
with the shaft turning down a little bit. So my assignment to you, ball going right means face open. Not having solid contact means a couple things. My second Y is not good. You're in the back seat over here with your mass, and you're getting into this chicken wing, all right? And we see this with a lot of slicers, but I see it with a lot of players that just try to hit it, but they're trying to kind of get under the ball.
Right.
And have you ever thought about kind of like, you try to stay behind the ball?
I don't intentionally try to stay behind the ball, but to your point, I tend to kind of lean back thinking that that's going to try to hit the ball a little bit higher, but it's doing exactly the opposite. It seems
Well, then
like.
the ball's, it's not hit solid.
Right,
You know,
exactly.
you notice some of the first few shots you hit real fat?
Yes.
It's because of exactly, you're doing what you're trying to do.
Right. Okay.
I don't want you back here, and I don't want this U to be a U. It's
Gotcha.
got to be a Y. So one of the first drills I want you to do, I want you to feel this. I want you to put your right hand over your left, and I want you to go ahead and swing back with it. Just get it back to about here.
Okay.
And then you're going to swing through, you're going to let go of the right hand and let that left arm do what? It extends and rotates.
Extends it out.
Do you know where your mass should go? It's going to follow that action into the finish.
Gotcha.
You're not going to be back here trying to do this.
Right.
We're not hitting a driver. We're hitting an iron. And a good downward motion makes the ball go up. So come on over here for a
Okay.
second. I'm gonna rehearse the second Y for you.
Okay. So
The first Y, you're gonna fix your grip, but here's the drill. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So you go back and you swing the club back. And you go back and you'll just let a little momentum carry you to here.
Okay.
Now, right when you're pivoting and moving to your left side, you're gonna let go of the right hand.
Okay.
And you're gonna feel this forearm rotating, and you're gonna feel like your mass is kind of going with that, going forward. Now, if I do an imprint of that Y, post-impact, bring her on back. Now, go to your normal grip. Okay. A really good Y would be you here
I see.
and you here. Let's get past impact. It
I
doesn't
see.
matter here. It matters what you're feeling here. Now notice I'm turning the shaft. Now
Yes.
stay there for a minute. Do you see a Y?
Yes.
I do. It's
Yep.
arms club, but look at
Yep.
the club face. What's it doing?
It's closed. to
It's
the right.
closing down, which leads to natural motion that's that way.
Right.
And let your upper mass go with that motion. So 2 drills first. 1, understand the why. You know what it is. You just did it. And
Yep.
the only thing difference, I turned the shaft a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, now what do we got to do with the face?
Closer. Okay.
Do you feel the knuckles turning down
Yes.
a little bit
Yes.
with the lead arm?
Yes.
You feel the right palm working down to the ground a
Yep,
little?
I do.
See if you get to the Y. Take it a little further forward.
Okay.
Good. Beautiful. Now, where's your upper mass? Do you feel like it's more on the left side or your right side?
Left.
Good. That's good because that's going to help you to make the better contact.
Gotcha.
And you're not going to hit it to the right. Now, do the drill once. Right hand over left. Go above the ball. Practice swing only. Back, through, and then let go at impact and let that forearm, let go at impact and let
Okay,
that
got it.
forearm go forward. Do slow, 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 slow.
Okay.
Much slower. Again. Okay, you're not letting the forearm rotate.
Yeah.
Now let's do it the right way.
Okay.
Feel those knuckles turning down as you let go of your right hand at impact. Don't hit the ball. Okay, but go right to here.
Okay.
You're done here. There's no thing about follow through is worthless. Do it again. As we just talked, we let go. Yes, better. Do it
Okay.
again. You can actually overdo. Show me post impact again. Show me post impact to here. Good, good. You feel that?
Okay.
Face is what?
Close.
It's closing, but yet it's extending
Yes.
to the next Y.
Got it.
Okay, so let's go back to that right hand up here. Good. Now lightly, you're gonna let go at impact, let go, and let that right arm go right to here and you're done.
Got
Just
it.
let go.
Got it.
What do you see? You see that?
Close, yep.
That's the opposite of you. Let's
Okay.
feel that. Much better. Beautiful Y,
Okay.
beautiful squaring of the face. Beautiful. Let go. Good. You got to train this. This is
Okay.
a wonderful drill for you. Good. Now, that's excellent. Now go to your setup. Go over the ball, go to your post-impact Y, and rehearse that finish right there. Good. What do you feel? Face turned down?
Yep.
Beautiful Y
Y.
here. Extension, the club is here. Your upper body's on the left side.
Yes.
Beautiful. Now, you see like just 100 yards out.
Mm-hmm.
Show me a little punch shot that feels like it goes low and straight.
Okay.
I want you to feel with both that little punch shot. Excellent. Do you feel what you feel there?
I feel extending that triangle.
Extending and rotation
Yes.
is important. It's the opposite of you.
Yes.
You're this way. We had a little delay of game, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And then we've shifted around and now we have this tarp. Thank
Yep.
God for this.
Much
And
better.
it's pouring, but we don't care
That's good
because we
with me.
practice no matter what.
I'm good.
All right, let's pick up where we left off.
Okay.
Show me that post-impact Y with the body and the face rotation. Yes, excellent. Now, I'm gonna show you something that's important to your swing, okay? Go ahead, let me have your club. And stand right over here and I'll show you. I wanna show you what I'm talking about. When we do this, I'm gonna give you this reverse swing and what you're gonna feel, obviously, where's my weight?
On your left. Right.
I'm pushing,
Yep. Push on your right.
I'm
and-
extending. Do you see the Y here?
Yes.
With a little bit of face rotation? Okay, now watch what happens. I'm gonna go in reverse from here, and I'm gonna swing back, and I'm gonna let the weight of the club head get set And then I'm gonna come back down here again. So you know what happens with you, and you need this exercise because you don't have that natural hinging
Right.
with the club moving up. You have this nature of making that early turn.
Right. That's
And
flat.
you whip it inside trying to turn, but now the club is what? It's behind you. You got no chance from here unless you start to try to come over it. I don't want you to make one mistake after the other. So I want to do this simply, okay? So we've got an objective. Post-impact Y with a little bit of face rotation because you don't have any,
Right.
okay? And watch what I do. I'm gonna let the weight of the club head, and if you're too tight, it won't happen.
Right.
I'm gonna swing it over the ball. I'm gonna let the weight of the club head, take a look at this Y. What's up with this Y? The club is staying outside the hands, it's not getting in.
Right.
But the weight of the club wants to move up, and I'm gonna let that flow backwards, and then through, and then backwards, and through. That's your rehearsal, and that is your medicine that you need. These are the vitamins you need. You with me?
Yep.
Let's go ahead. Show me post-impact.
Okay.
And let the weight of that club head do exactly what I said. Now fix your feet. No, fix your feet in the beginning.
Oh.
Your feet aren't like that. Okay, post-impact, here. Oh, excellent. Now, let it swing back through the first Y and up. And then down, and back, up, good, and down. Go ahead, again.
Okay.
I want 5 of those in a row. Now, when you go back, where should your weight go? You're gonna throw a ball.
On my right feet.
And I said to you, I wanna make this easy. Put that ball, you right-handed?
Yes.
If I told you to throw the ball to the end of the range, go ahead and show me your wind-up. You're gonna throw the ball like that? You gotta throw it to the end of the range. How are you gonna dynamically? Oh.
Yep. I
What's
gotcha.
that?
The
You're
weight.
loading it up,
Yep.
right? So we can go what? That way.
Further. Yep.
There you go. So this is, I'm freeing you of mechanical stuff.
Gotcha.
You're very mechanical.
Makes
Your
perfect
brain's
sense.
looking at all these little things that don't mean anything.
Exactly.
We are focusing on the 20%, and then now I'm letting the weight of the club move, but I'm putting you into a much better top. That makes sense, doesn't it?
It does.
All right,
perfectly.
good. So we try to get out of our own way, and we can start doing things.
Yep.
Ready? Post-impact Y, please. Excellent. Swing backwards, up, and load it up. Load it up. Ah, beautiful. Back and down. Love it. Love it. Keep doing this rehearsal. If you ever have another lesson again and you're not doing this, you're making a mistake.
Gotcha.
You with me? This is you. This is everything that you need to do. Now, go ahead and hit a ball and feel what you just felt. You with me?
Yes.
All right. Look at that.
Yep.
No more right. Trajectory went down. Maybe it hooked a little too much. Hey, it's a big difference. Let's hit another one.
Okay.
Show me post-impact. Excellent. Now, you know, if it overhooks, you know what I do?
Oh.
I just get a little more here.
Gotcha.
And I feel that. Okay? If I'm too much this way,
Right.
that's a little too much.
Sure.
But you can regulate that. You got to get a sense for that. And when you go backwards, here's the next, that's the first Y, really.
Right.
See the club outside the
Yes.
hands? And then it moves up.
Gotcha.
So it's moving through there. So show me post and go backward.
Okay.
It's not a position. It's a dynamic. Ready, swing it back. Up, gorgeous.
Yep.
Golf is not positional, it's dynamic. That drill, Jack Nicklaus wanted to play his whole life like that because it felt so good. You know what he was feeling? And you probably felt it. Let me ask you what you felt, and then I'll tell you what's really happening.
Well, he's definitely feeling a little bit less mechanical.
Okay.
And like you said, I'm kind of letting the weight of that club to really kind of drive the plane, the path of my club.
But even that's too technical.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what's happening. Because we have different minds. You know, the right brain, left brain, we get analytical, we're more creative, we're more feel-oriented. My goal is to give you feels that are real.
Okay.
Because usually the game is in the opposite.
Right, yeah.
You know, where your feel is lying to you half the time. But the dynamic and why Jack liked this so much to start here, and if you stand over here, I'll show you what I mean. Jack did this to rehearse that swing direction in terms of where, look at my body dynamically, look at my arm extension. Now, the weight of the club head is swinging back, and what that's doing is it's creating the rhythm that you want to have to repeat. It's when things go crazy, when you're doing body or you're doing this or you're thinking about your right elbow, it gets very, very tight. So what's happening is from here backwards, the club head is actually hinging back. You know, so you can even do a one-armed Y and go back and feel the flow of this action. Boom, you're loaded. Where are you loaded? I had to kind of go, hey, now, oh, that's different. You don't want to do this, right?
Yep.
So that's important for you.
Big difference.
Are you with me?
Yes.
So you got some concepts in your head that you need. All right.
It really, really kind of explains the real techniques behind that, because before then I didn't really understand the shifting and all that stuff, but how you explain it makes perfect sense.
Good work. We got work to do, but we can do it. Hit a couple for me.
Sure thing.
Let's let it flow.
Oopsie.
You with me? I'm gonna do a video now, and I'm gonna look to check to see where your Ys really are. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Swing backwards, swing into your right side. Good. Great work. Okay, let's look at it. Okay, so here's our post impact.
Yep.
That looks like every great player in the world right there. And now here's your swinging motion. The weight of the club is flowing and floating back. Look at how good that looks.
Yeah, shifting the weight.
But it's happening without lots of thought. Look at the extension.
Yep.
You can get a little better with that forward Y.
Yes.
But it's getting better.
But it's 100 times better than what I was before.
Do one more, okay? I like the flow. You're getting rid of tension. Backwards, forwards. Look at that. See, to me, all I would say, when I see you hit a hook, what I would focus on my post impact is a little bit more handle out in front instead of that way.
Yes.
All right? Hit one more and feel that. I want normal takeaway, first Y met. Try to hit like you'll feel, go ahead and set up. You'll feel like you're hitting that first Y is right here.
Gotcha.
Okay? And then go ahead and get that handle forward. You ready?
Yep.
Handle forward is not going to go as far left. Ready? That's it. First, find your reference point in the address. Pretend you're on the course right now. Put the club next to the ball. Good. Now go into your post. There you go. Now you're going to be good. Great flow, perfect shot.
Wow. That was something else. It's so fluid, and the contact is so crisp.
And it's not that hard when you really know what you have to do.
Yeah.
But if your first Y is backing up, that's key for you.
Yep.
Right? We know why though.
Yes.
We know why. The club is you were probably thinking about turning.
Absolutely.
And all the things that you don't need to think about.
Absolutely. That's like absolutely on point.
Yeah. So the through swing was great, but even more importantly, your impact, it's proof the handle was forward. So when I'm doing my post impacts, you did a great job from going right to hooking, just simply by feeling that rotation. But now our handle's a little bit farther forward, isn't it?
That makes sense.
And you flushed it.
Yes.
Good job.
That felt really good. Thank you very much.
Work on it, buddy.
Absolutely.
Work on it. You can do it.
Thank
All
you.
right.